Hello guys, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace the heating element, item number S970166565 in the NuTone Broan fan light heater combo, which has a model number of QTXN100HL-A. And here is the heater element itself that I'll be replacing. Has a two-prong plug, similar to a Molex plug. On the side it reads E330485. Let's see if I can get that closer. XHC 15.06, 60 Hertz. First, you're going to want to cut the circuit breaker to your light fixture. As you can see, I am flicking all the, well, you can't really see, but off camera I'm flicking all the switches to try and get it turned on, and as you can see, nothing is turning on. So to start off, you're going to want to remove the lens covering over the lights. To remove your light housing, there are going to be two screws. One is going to be right here, and another one's going to be behind, right up here, on the same plane as the first screw. Now, you're going to want to unscrew these two screws, and when you do, you're going to want to be careful, because this thing's going to, this top part, which has two bulbs connected to it, it's going to want to fall out. And these should be Phillips head screws. Once you remove both of these screws, this whole entire light fixture here is going to want to slide right out. You're going to want to pull it to the side, and you'll be able to see, if you follow these wires up, oh, that's dusty. Follow these wires up, you'll see a 6-pin wire harness that you're going to want to unplug. It'll look like that, but it's the one right here. I'll zoom in and get you guys a better look at that shortly. Now these things can be a little difficult to get off sometimes, you just need to give it a good tug. Ow. Careful with the screws on the side. One more. Unplug those two, and you are ready to take out this whole entire fan assembly. Now you're going to want to take your 10mm wrench or socket, depending on what you have available. You're going to want to loosen this bolt as well as this bolt right here. You're going to want to be careful because this thing is only held in by two tabs on this side, which you can't really see because it's so dusty. Right there, and then the other side, there are two tabs that hold in this blower assembly for the heat. This one right here you're going to want to unplug. In relationship to everything else, you have your exit for your heat blower right here to the right. You have it right here behind the ceiling vent fan wire. Connector part, whatever you want to call it. Next thing you're going to want to do is unplug this connector right here, and there's one more. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right up there. You want to unplug those two because that connects your heating element that's inside this little blower shroud thing, and then also your motor. Alright, so my 10mm wrench, and probably gonna use this one first because this one's looking the most, at least the one on the right from me, it's a little bit more bent and banged up. Take that bolt off, and again, these nuts are the only thing that are holding this lower assembly on, or up in the air I should say, so it's going to naturally want to fall out, so you just want to be careful. Should have those two nuts out, pull down, lift up in the back, and the lower assembly should come out. Alright, now that you have your heating element on the floor, you're going to want to go on ahead and remove this flathead screw and this flathead screw on this side, the one with the motor. Then on the other side, you're going to want to remove those two other, focus please. Okay, these two other flathead screws. Once you have finished removing these two screws, you're going to want to knock off the plate on top here. Just keeps air from keeping out this one side. And now you can pull your heating element straight out. Here's the old one. No model numbers anywhere, but the replacement looks very similar to this one. Now you're going to want to take your new heating element, as I've shown you guys before. You're going to want to put this front latch in there first, slide it down, and then you're just going to screw it in on this side, and now you're just going to want to screw it in. Now that you've replaced the heat element in here, you're going to want to take the lower assembly. You're going to want to put it back in the way it came out by hooking in the back first, and then by bringing it up, letting it sit in the front. We'll take your 10mm nuts, put them back on. Then once you got them finger tight, you don't want to tighten them down so they're snug. Not going anywhere. So the first connector that I suggest connecting is this rectangular-ish one. You'll notice that has like a triangle at one end. Same thing, triangle is pointing down towards the duct. So you're going to take this, get on up in there, push it in. Sorry. Make sure it sits in there snug. The connector for this one, I know you guys can't see, I can't really see what I'm doing either. It's a little loose, so you kind of have to push it back because the aluminum, or like, I think it may be sheet metal, I can't really tell. Gives a little bit. And then the next one, I'm going to need two hands, but you connect these two wires together. So now let's just connect these two wires together. Once you do that, you can kind of push all the excess wire up and out of the way. Now you're ready to reinstall the cover. In order to reinstall the cover, it's pretty much the exact same way that you took it off. Take the square plug, plug it back in. The red, green, and black wires should be the ones facing this way. And then the white should be facing this way with the middle one open. Just going to want to kind of make sure none of the wires go anywhere near the other fan. Which it doesn't look like they are. They're all kind of curling like that. And I'm just going to stick this thing back up over things. Grab your screw. On to the other side. Okay, so now that you've gotten cover back on, you're going to want to put your plastic light cover back on, or do that, you just stick it on in there. Maybe not. There you have it. And now you've successfully reinstalled your heating element on your NuTone Broan or Broan NuTone fan light heater combo. Thanks for watching.